is nothing like having a holiday with your dear ones all around, sharing the joy and cheer, gathered about you to spread the love and light you found. There is nothing like a knock upon the door when you know that in a snap you'll be embracing one who always brings the fun, makes you laugh in seconds flat. Even if you prefer something smaller, I'm sure your little candlelights and snuggling up by the tiniest fire, getting cozy all through the night. And if you've ever spent a holiday alone, just look around and you'll find you have been blessed and you have left your lonely holidays behind. There is nothing like a warm and tender kiss, that is at least until you know what it's like to share a warm and tender kiss beneath the mistletoe. There is nothing like having a hand in yours, that is at least until it's cold, because nothing beats that radiating heat when you finally have a hand to hold. Even if you've been hurt and you're on the alert, I'm sure your little heart will thaw when you get that lift from the tiniest gift that leaves you bright with awe. And if you've ever spent a holiday alone, just look around and you will find you have been blessed and you have left your lonely holidays behind. Left all your lonely holidays behind. Left all your lonely holidays behind. Good morning, everyone. Happy Writer Wednesday, or just happy Wednesday to you. Writer Wednesday for me. Good morning, all. Hi, Patrick, Lisa, Aaron, Joseph, Sarah, Kenneth. Great to have you. How are you all doing? If I haven't said hi to you yet, it's because I don't know you're here. Please let me know. Thank you for sharing the stream. So appreciate all of you for being here. What's going on? Hi, Sarah. What's the weather like in Oceanside? Today is Writer Wednesday, which means I'm playing all original music for you today. If you have a favorite, let me know in the comment thread down below. I have got a few requests in the queue, which is awesome. Thank you so much. I'm going to move them around a little because first few minutes of Facebook stream is kind of important for distribution, so I'm going to give us some livelier choices to start off with here. Let's see. Thank you, Aaron, Lindsay, Joe, Lisa, for the requests. And actually, we should bump up Aaron's anyway, because Aaron threw some tip jar love at me, in my face. No, at me. Thank you so much, Aaron and Joe. Really appreciate the love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 30-ounce plum flavored Red Bull. Oh, that sounds disgusting. No, I'm doing my draft latte can. That we got from Costco, but this is a triple shot. Thank you for sharing the stream, Joe. So some of you know that Eduardo works the graveyard shift these days, except yesterday he went in early so that they could get out early, because they basically have the rest of the week off for the Christmas holiday. So I was a good girl and I went to bed on time, but I woke up so I do sometimes get up when he gets home. So he got home early and we chatted for a little while, and then he went to sleep, and then I was just like this for like the next 5 hours. So I finally fell back asleep at like 7 a.m. and then was like, so I basically have just rolled out of bed, unfortunately. I didn't want it to be that way. Did not want today to go that way, but here we are. So I'm triple shotting. Aaron, is that what we're doing? Boss of Life, yes, for Lisa. Boss of Life, because Lisa put the comment there, but Boss of Life because Aaron asked for this one. Okay, I guess I gotta pull up the chart just so that I don't mess up. What If We Lived Here is next. If you have a favorite song of mine, I would love to do it for you, so please don't be shy. Drop it in the comments down below and we'll get it added to the snow globe.
Partly cloudy, but we'll get up to high 60s. Yeah, we're in the high 60s right now. Thank you so much, Kenneth, for the tip jar. I so appreciate it. You miss coma, drool, sleep. Were you implying that I've had that? Because I haven't. But maybe December 26th I will, or the evening of December 25th.
Isn't it a lovely day? The sun's out, but I don't feel its rays because of just the perfect ocean breeze. Enough to chill, but not to freeze. Let's have a few, but not too many. I don't wanna feel too heavy when I begin to glide like the native birds on the wind. La da 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 da. La da 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 da, la da 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 da, la da 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 da, la da 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 da, la da 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 da, la da da da, la da da da. How can I stand to still be blue? Whilst gazing upon this thrilling view, we rock and sway and drift away. An afternoon that disappear, strolling down the promenade, face kissed by the sea salt spray. I devise a plot. My mind reels at the thought, what if we lived here? 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 La da 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 da, la da 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 da. La da 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 da, la da 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 da, la da 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 da, la da 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 da, la da da da, la da 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 da.
When we did that the other night with Art, he was like, see, I didn't resolve it. Little does he know, joke's on him, I resolved that one. Ever OD on a song you play it so many times, eventually the thrill is gone, has you writhing in pain just to think of it. You know, that will never happen to me with this song. Lindsay was saying that that's the most played original since we've been using this list, right? Since we've been using that list. Yeah, that makes sense because it's also newer. So since a lot of you joined into the Patreon fold this year, like those songs are like the most recent album to you. Does that make sense? So like I have some patrons that maybe joined at a certain time and they really like the songs from the time that they joined. Does that make sense? Correct. Tempo change at the end is candy. I just had no idea how to end it. It would just be a fade out, you know. You think you're responsible for that? That's okay, Erin. I like that. That's like one that it will probably take a long time for me to get tired of that one. Good morning, Carlos. Good morning, Nancy. Great to have you. Would love to be in Austin today. I know I keep complaining, but I wish it were cold. I really was hoping for some cold, because again, I know that when you have a place where there's winter, like all you want is warmth, and I totally understand, and I'm grateful to a certain extent. But when all you ever have is summer, you just want some winter. You know what I mean? You just want some cold weather. Oh my God, it's just like the perpetual summer here, never stopped. Aw, that's so sweet, Aaron. And morning, you were just watching the video that I was in that Ham put out. Oh, they told me that they were gonna do some kind of video thing, but what? So was it? What was it? What did they do with it? I also like sent them a few options. I don't know what they decided to use. That's cool. Was it a live thing? Were you watching it live? What's up, Brian? It's Lexmas Eve today. Yeah, Andrea, welcome in. Isn't your birthday like today? When is your birthday? And Corinne's birthday is tomorrow. And also Scott said I don't think Scott's still here, but Scott's beloved's birthday is today, right? I think. We've got a bunch of Christmas babies in the fold here today. Did I get that wrong, Andrea? When is your birthday? I can barely remember my own name right now, everyone. So, okay, this next one is a request from Ken. Thank you so much for the tip jar, love, Ken. We bumped this one up to the top for you. So appreciate you. Thank you. Not now. Happy Lexmas, Brian. I would've walked a plank for you, but I'm not gonna do it now. Oh my gosh. Today is Cheryl's birthday. Let's wish Cheryl a happy birthday, everybody. I would've walked a plank for you, but I'm not gonna do it now. Could've borne an army of your children too, but I'm not gonna do it now. At night you'd say I was your rising sun. When the real one would come up, you'd be gone. I would've walked a plank for you, but I'm not gonna do it now. No, I'm never gonna do it now. Now I've been known to cry for you, but I'm not gonna do it now. And it don't matter if you don't want to. Oh, you better leave right now. You said I was your only love, the kind I didn't know you had double of. I would've walked a plank for you, but I'm not gonna do it now. No, I'm never gonna do it now. Must come someday. Oh, it may as well be now. Don't wanna fight for love that never shows, and besides, don't you got somewhere else to go? I could have spent my life on you, but I'm not gonna do it now. No, you're never gonna do it now. No, I'm not gonna do Oh, it's my pleasure, Kenneth. Thank you so much. Thanks for the tip jar, love. Thank you for sending in the request. It was a request from Kenneth. We're doing all original songs of mine today for Writer Wednesday because I've been streaming every day for the month of December. It is concluding and thus culminating in a Christmas Day stream. Christmas Day is my birthday, so I thought it'd be fun to do a little pajama party. If you want some holiday tunes in the background of whatever you're getting into that day on Friday, that'll be fun if you feel like joining me. Yes, happy birthday, Cheryl. So Cheryl, all of you are so special to our crew. What's going on? How are you? Hi, Danny. How's it going? I'm afraid you've caught us on Writer Wednesday, a day that I'm only playing original songs. But yes, it's good to have you. How are you doing? Yes, happy birthday, Cheryl. Joseph put it the best. Happy birthday, and thank you for being such a wonderful source of positive energy here every time. Couldn't do it without you, Cheryl. It's so true. Oh man, if I had known, I would have found that picture. I have a picture of us from the Prince concert, Cheryl. I should have found it and put it, and I could have shown it to everybody. And we've got Corinne's birthday tomorrow, and Patrick's beloved Andrea, who's here. We know both of them, but but I guess we know Andrea like a little more recently. Hi Angela, hi Pam, great to have you all here. Yeah, Danny, so you can, but I'm doing all original songs today. So if you happen to know an original tune, then feel free. Danny, he's just being silly. Joseph is being silly that we waited for you. just being silly. Okay. Okay. I think I'd like to do this one next. And then we'll continue on with the requests.
Let me spoil you, make you feel at home, show you living proof I'm where you belong. How lucky are we to have found that which makes the world go round? In my arms forever you'll be safe and sound. When you're feeling dark, I would be your light, soften your heart with 1,000 kisses every night. I know you can get tightly wound. Just remember, when you're feeling down, in my arms forever you'll be safe and sound. Never did I fret that I hadn't met that someone just for me. Happy to collect no more, to live autonomously. But then I saw your lovely face, and all was made so clear. Suddenly I knew my place. I'm planting roots right here, don't get me wrong. You're a piece of work, yet I can't help but love every little quirk. Though at times you may confound, I will always stick around. In my arms forever you'll be safe, though every now and then I'll get on your case. In my arms forever you'll be safe. 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 In my arms forever you'll be safe and sound. Safe and sound.
Perfect timing. The family just got back from their errand. Did you see a fluffy tail? There was a fluffy tail. Can I do Walker? Sure. Danny, so yeah, by original I mean a song that I wrote. So we're doing all songs that I wrote today. Thanks for helping me with the chat, Lindsay. So appreciate it. Thank you. Elvis and Bessie would be safe and sound. Let's hope. Aaron, I was just thinking about you. You know the little chain of thought reveries that you have when you're playing a song that you shouldn't be having? I was just thinking about you and how you texted me the other day, and I haven't gotten back to you yet. Doing all original tunes today. Thank you, Artsy and Sophie. A lot of slow songs today, but we'll at least do this one now for what it was. We still have a bunch of slots available, so if you'd like to submit a request for your favorite Lex Land or One Big Dark Room song, please by all means enter yours into the comment and the comments, and we'll get it into the snow globe for you. It only shows the next 3, but we do have a queue of a few more. Elbow cough emote. Happy birthday, Danny. We're just celebrating birthdays. Mine's on Friday. Yours was a few weeks ago. and Corinne's is tomorrow, and Andrea's was yesterday. Who else has December birthdays? This is my newest song, For What It Was. Every month I write a brand new original song and record it and release it exclusively to my patrons over at patreon.com/lexland. And that's kind of like my primary way of releasing music these days. The songs also include a prompt generated by one of my patrons, so like a phrase. So this, for instance, is our song from November. And it includes a phrase, a prompt from Joe, who's a patron, and we're gonna do that one requested by Lindsay, For What It Was. It was fun, wasn't it? At least until we had to quit. Such tender times were those days, those nights all a haze, caught up in puppy love and a buzz. I don't think so, Joe. For what it was. It was fun. It was fun. Wasn't it? Even though in the end we had to split. I still hear the records we'd spin, how sweet it was to begin, and how painful it was to hang up because it sure was fun. For what it was. I still can see in my mind's eye our limbs all intertwined, lips on lips and palms on palms, yet also how into tears I burst on that January 1st, after spending New Year's Eve all alone. But mostly it was fun. And that's it. So what if we never fit? It's good to see you and smile, feel the hurt was worthwhile, and know now that true love is as love does. But for what it was, it was fun. You weren't the one, but it was fun. So Joseph was saying, so Joseph's prompt phrase was used in that last song for what it was, and he's saying it came from somewhere. It was a contest of what your last social media post would be if your death was imminent. That's where he got the idea from, I guess. That's interesting to know. Hi, Kim. I'm just doing original songs today, but thank you for asking. I'll be doing holiday tunes in a few more days. Or tomorrow, I'll be here tomorrow evening doing Christmas carols, and then on Friday during the day, for Christmas morning, I'll be doing holiday songs. I don't actually know that one. I know of it. I just don't know it well enough to perform it. So I don't know that I'll be able to do it for you, but yeah, we're just doing songs I wrote today. Okay, let's see. All right, where you are. So this is all requests of original tunes from you viewers. So this is that last one was a request from Lindsay, which includes a prompt from Joe. But now this one is a request from Joe, including a prompt from, I think, Brian, who's here too. I think that's where this one came from. So I have a side project called One Big Dark Room, and basically it's just another solo project, just under a different name, for me to sort of release more material that I feel doesn't quite fit the canon of the Lexland stuff. No problem, Kim. Since we're doing the daily streams, we're doing different themes for each day just to kind of keep things interesting. So today is basically the last day, other than we've got Christmas Eve carols tomorrow night, and then holiday songs on Friday, and then I'm gonna be basically in bed for a week and a half probably after. Man, I was hanging in there for the first few weeks, and just this last week really got to me. I'm barely getting through. I'm barely getting through. All right. So this is a One Big Dark Room song. So every year in the summertime, I do that monthly process. I just condense it into a week, and I do it every song. I do a song a day for a week. So this was a song that came from the 7 songs in 7 days this year.
I miss my home with the big wide roads where no one drives the limit. The salt wind whipping round my head, and how I could get so lost in it. Such reckless youth were we, wasting every minute. Birds in a golden cage and feeling jailed within it. But I should have had you at least in a way. I wanted you to have me. We took a big game, went out beneath stars, and shout out big songs from behind our guitars. When the crowd was go home, we both had a fear of the dark. It's almost as though I still cannot see. I'm crying out, but you don't come back for me. And I'm reaching and still cannot tell where you are. Where you are. Where you are. Where you are. So much of the pain was self-induced. We just thought we had it coming. Our love was just another thing we used, but couldn't really stomach. We should have had each other say in the way we wanted it to be. We took a big game, went out beneath stars, shout out big songs from behind our guitars. When the crowds would go home, we both had a fear of the dark. It's all almost as though I still cannot see. I'm yelling out, but you don't shout back at me. And I'm swinging and swinging and still cannot tell where you are. Where you are. Where you are. Where you are. Was I any more than just some curse on you? It's a burden that I tow. If you had held me just once through the night, maybe then I would know. I talk a big game when I'm out among friends, and I know that we're past all this making amends, but when I'm all alone, I'm still afraid of the dark. It's almost as though I still cannot see. I'm calling out, but you don't reach out for me, and I'm stretching and straining and still cannot tell where you are. 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 Where you
Where you are. I just want to note, because you guys don't believe me, that during that last song we lost like 12 people. I know that you don't believe me. You're like, people love slow songs. I'm like, no, they don't. I promise you they don't. It's great to have you all here. Thank you, Kenneth. Kenneth, that is a secret pet peeve of mine, the bravo bravi thing, and thank you so much for using the correct one. Thank you. Yes, Cecile, thank you. Merci. Great to have you. Thanks, Brandy. That's where are you now? That's a different song. Where you are. Sorry if you missed the comments. Oh, no problem. Tee-hee. Hi, Aaron. Aaron, I also got your message in the middle of that, and I will try to remember to get that to you. Thank you. Okay, I know it now is next. Know it now. Okay. Let's talk bad about them since they left. It's like alumnus, alumni, exactly, yeah. So if you don't know, here's my snobbery come to light. So bravo is used if the person is a male. Brava is used if the person you're applauding is a female, and I think bravi is when it's mixed. I will always accept any as with gratitude, of course, but it's like a secret little like eye twitch thing. In case you didn't know. In case you didn't know. Oh, I just don't know that song. I have this like really old song. Let's see. How does it go?
In case you didn't know, after lonely years of waiting, my baby's finally coming home. I hope you don't mind. Wait, I hope you don't mind. I still got rollers in my hair, but in less than half an hour I've gotta meet my baby there, down at the station where he's coming back to town. And I have to look my best 'cause I don't wanna let him down. I'm gonna run to his arms in my bright red lipstick and my brand new dress and a fancy slip. And once I'm there, I'm gonna hold him so close, 'cause my baby's finally coming home. Oh, my baby is finally coming home.
That's an old song of mine that I wrote around the time of Not Now, but I never played. It's called My Baby's Coming Home. But there's like a little verse that's like in case you didn't know. So it made me think of that. I didn't know that until someone justifiably said brava on here once, and you were like, oh. You were like, oh, indeed. It would be bellissima, Joseph. Bellissima. Bellissima for beautiful feminine. Yes, happy holidays, Aaron Ivy. Happy holidays, Aaron Ivy. Start streaming. You're glad to know now. Mass jealousy explains the Exodus. I don't know about that.
How quickly you did pluck me up, powerful enough to crush me. And it mightn't have hurt half as much, except for the knowing that you loved me. Oh, if it were only just some silly, simple, light little folly. A pretty empty-headed marionette and her great Svengali. When is your birthday, Aaron? I am not just one among your flock. Either Aarons, there's two Aaron. Aaron and Aaron of blue little starlings. I no longer run amok, one of your sad and brittle darlings. For my arms are open wide, and no more do you hold sway. So just this once, I'd like to share what I always long to say. I wish I could have told you just how much I cared. You might as well have been the moon and I the tide. We'll push and pull and shine, and I swell and break and bite, never seeing all the force I'd held inside. I wish I could have told you how you hurt me so. You might as well have been the sun and I the snow. You'd glare and flare and burn, I would melt and then return, forgetting all the while my own glow. I couldn't yet speak to the sting, beholden to my broken wing, the dark of night so heavy and my perch so high. But finally my moment's nigh, the dawn has come, my eyes are dry. It's time for this little bluebird to fly. I wish I would have noticed you were not some handsome prince, just a big bad wolf who's hungry on the prowl, and that I am no lost lamb. I'm just fine the way I am. I didn't know it then, but I know it now. I couldn't yet speak to the sting, beholden to my broken wing, the dark of night so heavy and my perch so high. But finally my moment's nigh, the dawn has come, my eyes are dry. It's time for this little nightingale to fly. I wish I would have noticed that neither had need for the other recognized what I had always felt somehow. I'm on my way, it's true, and I'll do alright without you. I should have known it then. I should have seen it then. I should have known it then. But I sure as hell know now.
Ryan, how are you? Thanks for tuning in. What's going on? How are you doing? I'm not sure if you're still watching, but thank you for the wave. How are you? Hope you're doing okay out there. I Know It Now, requested by Angela, aka Mrs. Artsy Pants. When is the last time I performed Easy? I know I did it on like a private event recently, for sure. I'm not sure here. I'm not sure the request queue will say. I think. My pleasure, Angela. Aaron, what time do you think you want to do your drop off? Maybe we could have a socially distant cup of tea while you're here. 6 days ago on stream. 6 days ago. When did I did a private event recently? Was that on Friday? I think I played it on. No, I did all holiday songs that day. Oh, Grace at Grace's show. I think I did it at Grace's show. Saturday night was the actual most recent time, I think. The internet says people born on December 25th are very rational about what they can or can't do and about the time it takes. Oh no, the internet is so wrong. Thank you, Aaron. Anytime, really? what you were just like literally any you were like, I'm gonna go now, like that. I'm gonna be free after like 4 p.m. today, and then until 6 or so tomorrow night. Awesome, great to hear from you, Ryan. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks, Nancy. I'm so glad you're enjoying it. Thanks, doing all original tunes today. Aaron is making fun of me because, as most of you know, my birthday is on December 25th. Aaron did some research. It says, the internet says people born on December 25th are, quote, very rational about what they can or can't do and about the time it takes, end quote. Never has there been a statement more antithetical to my being than this one that Aaron Ivy just posted in the chat. Come by now. Ooh, that would be fun. But I think Aaron and I have been both of us, we've been very conservative. You should have come over and done a stream with me. That would have been fun. I don't know how you feel. Maybe you can come over for Christmas carols tomorrow. Come sing Christmas carols with me tomorrow. You're waiting by the phone for you, baby. I love it. This is a song called Walker, requested by Sophie. And then I'm going to sing you a song about my birthday being on Christmas Day. Walker, the story behind Walker was that I pined and pined for this friend of mine for many years who had he was in a relationship, and I, respected that. Didn't feel like it was really a good fit, but whatever. And then finally we both were single at the same time, and I thought like we were just hanging out more, spending more time together, seemed to be going well. And then like one day, then like right when I thought something might happen, he was like, yeah, I'm moving away. And I was like, what? So to be fair, I had never told him like outright or anything. And so he was leaving in like a matter of days. And so I wrote this song to try to like express how I felt. I had this little like iPod Nano that interestingly enough they like was a gift from the Voice production. When I was on The Voice, they gave us all these iPod Nanos. So I loaded up the iPod Nano with the song that I wrote about him. There was like another song that I'd written about him like a few years before that, so I put that on there, and like just some music that we both liked. So I gave it to him. I gave it to him like the night before he boarded the plane to leave, and like told him to listen to it when he was like flying. And this is the song called Walker.
it's getting harder to keep on hurling it around, steady as an anchor, and I want to drop it down. Unsteady as a tremor, and I want to settle down. I know you've gotta go, but I still wish you'd stick around. You've had enough of almost. I've had my share of nevers. Why do I still get my hopes up for those always and forevers? I know this isn't good news, but it can't be all that bad. If I tell you that I've loved you, would you look at me like I'd gone mad? But now your sights are sad. But will you see me when you look back? Will you think of me? Of me? Of me? Will you think of me? Of me? Of me? I'll never know what you think. I'll never know what you think. I'll never know what you think. Never know what you think. What you think of me. Never know what you think. I'll never know what you think. I'll never know what you think. Never know what you think. What you think of me. If you wanted me, you should have said so by now. I think if you wanted me, you would have said so by now. I think if you wanted me, you would have said so by now. I think if you wanted me, you would have said so by now. Don't know if I wanna know. Will you think of me? Of me? Of me? I'll never know how you feel. I'll never know how you feel. I'll never know how you feel about me. Never know how you feel about me. That's Walker. The end of the story is like a few months later he came back, and I was like, oh, okay, like maybe he's like coming back for me. No. No, he started dating someone else. It's okay though, it all worked out because like Eduardo moved here like right then, and so it all has a happy ending. And then he ended up moving away again. So I haven't even seen him in like a long time.
Brian, great to have you. Thanks for being here. Yeah, I'm going to be streaming on Friday morning, doing a little pajama party. Yeah, Kim, I actually had that situation too, with a different person. It wasn't immediate, but yeah. But I feel the pain. You might have hit a wrinkle in time. What does that mean? You could have come over and done a stream with me, but I'm not going to do it now. That's the song Aaron Ivy is singing to me now. What's that under, Lex? I think it's a fire to play with and for people again. Thanks, Art. What are you talking about? Can you give me some clarification? I have no idea what you're talking about. Keep forgetting to tell you I gifted you a sub to Jack Skellington on Twitch so you have the emotes. Oh my gosh, thank you, Angela. That's so kind. Thank you. Thank you so much, Steph, for the gift. It's great to have you. Thanks for watching. Yes, so my beloved is home, and so the dogs are like in full force. Everyone's walking around, so the stream is probably kind of noisy today. Sorry, everybody. Cool. We just have 2 requests in the queue. We're gonna go do more Writer Wednesday on Twitch after this, so maybe we'll do, if any of you want to add another request for original songs during this next song, by all means do so. Otherwise, we'll just kind of close the request queue down and we'll continue our party over on Twitch. Thank you, Angela. That's so sweet. Is my dang it. So our friend Angela is a friend of the stream in many ways. And she's a streamer too. She doesn't stream here on Facebook. She streams on Twitch. And every time she makes a mistake, she goes, "Dang it!" And so when I make a mistake, everyone goes, "Dang it," because we all know and love Angela's dang it's. But Angela was just pointing out that my version of dang it is which is true. I do go like frustration with my brain and my fingers not being attuned to one another. Life is a funny bird, and so are men. Hi, Kelly. That sounds fun, Kelly. Good to hear from you too. Pants. All I want for Christmas is my birthday. Because there was some talk of birthday songs. All I want for Christmas. My birthday is on Christmas Day, thus I decided, since we're going to be streaming here the rest of the month up until, that we may as well just do Christmas tunes also. Cheryl posted some pictures. I know. Cheryl posted at least one picture to the Discord. Oh, and Ty looked so good that night. So Cheryl, I don't know if we had met before then, but Cheryl and I hung out and had drinks at our Prince tribute that we did in 2016 at Antone's, and she has pictures from it, and I was saying, oh, I should put them on stream, but I didn't think about it, or didn't know that your birthday was today, or didn't remember anyway. But so she just shared them in the Discord, so you guys can see them in the Discord. Okay, all I want for Christmas is my birthday. So last again, one more time, if you want to put in a request for an original song during this next song, feel free to go ahead and drop it into the comment, into the chat here, and we'll get it added. Otherwise, after that we'll close the request queue down. Sorry, I'm running on very little sleep. I'm just I'm hanging on by a thread, everyone. So holes in my brain, right? Then we'll close the request queue down. We're going to go do more Writer Wednesday over on Twitch after this. So if we get wrapped up here soon, then we'll be on time there. So it all will work out. All I want for Christmas is my birthday.
I've heard many proclaim a remarkable gift brought into the world December 25th. So with a slight smile, I've always politely agreed. And I wish I could say that I've turned a new page, but I've never been fond of sharing the stage. So lifelong Santa's denied me this most plaintive plea. All I want for Christmas is my birthday, with candles on a it's open. Get a gift that isn't wrapped in red and green. It's hard enough to wait 364 days for one of happiness and peace, but half the gifts is twice the pain. I want 'em semi-annually. All I want for Christmas is my birthday, with lots of friends and cups full of great cheers. I know I should be good and wish for peace on earth, but a birthday's all I really want this year. Oh, what fun it is to carry on if anyone's around, but no one's on for drinking songs when Santa comes to town. All I want for Christmas is my birthday, with lots of friends and cups full of great cheer. I know I should be good and wish for peace on earth, but a birthday is all I want this year. All I Want for Christmas is My Birthday, a birthday song for all of us December babies. All I Want for Christmas is My Birthday. Happy birthday, Cheryl. It's Cheryl's birthday today. Kelly, we're doing Christmas carols at 7 p.m. tomorrow, multi-streaming to Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch tomorrow evening, 7 p.m. CST. Thank you, Lindsay. You're the best. Yes, I can add that one. All right, so the request queue is now closed for today on Facebook and YouTube. We're going to move over to Twitch after this. So if you'd like to come join us and hang out for more music, we'd love to have you, of course. To dance, music, sex, romance, Caven. I love it. I love it. Yeah, I think, let me see, I'll see if I can find the, because there was a night that I had to sub, one of the songs, and that would be fun to show you guys. I'll see if I can find that. There are links on the internet of that concert, but of the Prince tribute concert. Easy. Wait, so Joe, what was the thing you were talking about? Like, what is that under the fire? What is it under? What was that comment? I didn't understand that. Can you please help me? What were you saying about that, Joe? It seemed like a question that could be answered. I don't know. You act like you wanna, but you say you don't. I'd even like to discuss it with you, but you won't. Yeah, and half the time you're on my mind, and it makes things go a little more slowly. So if you like me, why don't you kiss me or let me down easy? Won't you please, oh please, make it easy on me? And if you want me, you should just tell me or let me down easy. Won't you please make it easy on me? I guess it's been a long time, so I'm thirsty for love. And you know a little affection could get the job done. So won't you hold my hand or be half a man and tell me honestly how I fit into your plans? Yeah, if If you like me, why don't you kiss me or let me down easy? Won't you please, oh please, make it easy on me? And if you want me, you should just tell me or let me down easy. Won't you please, oh please, make it easy on me? I'm not trying to push you, but my heart is on my sleeve. And it's strange, since it's usually under lock and key. This isn't a game, don't let me have taken it out in vain. Don't make me sing another song about how you're stringing me along. If you like me, why don't you kiss me? Let me down easy. Won't you please, oh please, make it easy on me? Yeah, if you want me, you should just tell me, let me down easy. Won't you please, oh please, make it easy. Oh, make it easy, please, make it easy on me.
Request from Joseph for Easy. That's a song of mine from my first album, Orange Days on Lemon Street. Cecile, no, she was asking. we're doing Christmas carols tomorrow night here on stream, and she just used the word Tom to shorten, to abbreviate the word tomorrow. So that's what she was saying. We're doing Christmas carols tomorrow evening. Joseph, I think it's just us, so I feel like I can go on a little bit of a rant. It's not that I lost fire to get out and play. I don't feel like it's the responsible decision for me to play public performances because I can't really wear a mask while I'm singing. So it's not that I like. Well, okay. So that's the first thing I have to say about that. The second thing I have to say about that is, depending on the situation, playing live often means me going out of pocket to take a huge financial risk, especially headlining shows. I have to take a huge financial risk and do a lot of work to do like a headlining show, at least locally. Tours are like a whole other thing. So then what ends up happening is I take like gigs, which like are often soul crushing, but there's a guarantee, but I'm often doing them alone because the gigs themselves don't pay enough for me to hire people to play with. Does that make sense? So it's not that I lost fire. It's just that, considering my status and my resources, like there's less risk for me to stream. Okay, I'll just put it that way. Yeah. And then as far as playing live goes, right now during the pandemic, I don't personally feel like that it's the responsible choice for me to be doing that. So it's not that I lost a fire, and but I also am not. I'm not like jonesing to get out and play in an unsafe situation where I'm already going to be taking a huge financial risk. Does that make sense? So I would love if Aaron wanted to come over, but again, we're both being very conservative because when we both, like, you'll notice Art, like, unless he was drinking water or whatever, he had his mask on. We can't really do that with two singers, and certainly not in such tight quarters, so we would have to both be like really cool with it. I think Erin and I have been like extra conservative about it, so I would trust her, but I also don't know if she would feel put in danger either. Does that clarify what I mean? It's not that I don't want to play with people. It's just it's like a situational thing. Okay, since we're on the topic of love songs, how did you meet Eduardo? I met Eduardo. I can play you the song. There's a song for everything. I met Eduardo through music stuff. Just looking to the future, but safe times are coming. Yes, totally, yeah. So yeah, I just wanted to clarify. I didn't want you guys to think I don't want to play live. That's not. If I didn't, I wouldn't be streaming for you every day. Sarah. I used to have this whole spiel that I would do before this song to explain how Eduardo and I met, but basically, in another unreciprocated crush situation, I had a friend, and he's a musician too, and he was touring through Austin, and Eduardo was playing drums for him on that tour. So that was the first time we met. Eduardo lived in California at the time. I'm from California, but from Southern California. Eduardo's from Northern California. So we didn't know each other before I moved to Austin. I moved to Austin in like July, and this tour thing happened in October. So that's when we very first met, but it was kind of just an impassing thing. Then, let's see, the following year, I did a tour with said friend, and Eduardo's brother is a drummer also. Or actually, yeah, no, so a few months after that, I went on another tour with said friend, but Eduardo couldn't go on that tour, so his brother went instead. His brother's a drummer too. And so then I became like close to his brother also on this tour, the shorter tour. And then the following year, that band and me and another band that Eduardo was in, we all went on a tour together, like an East Coast tour. So I would sing in one of the bands, and then they would be my backing band for my set. So it was kind of like a family band kind of situation. It was really fun. So that was the first time that Eduardo and I spent like prolonged period of time together. And then I think, was it the next year we did a similar West Coast tour with the same group of people. One of them was getting married like the week before, so I went out early and went to the wedding. We all went to the wedding, and then but the tour didn't start for like another week, so I just hung out at Eduardo's family's house, like because Eduardo and his brother were living with his parents at the time, and so again, we had like a whole week of hanging out, so we got to know each other pretty well, like over this like stretch of several years. We just became friends. And so then we would kind of see each other every once in a while, just touring stuff, music life. And then in 2012, he got hired by a local band here. So they like got him to move here, and I didn't even know about it. Like the week that he moved here, I had a gig, like a little solo gig, at I'm forgetting the names of all the places, at Lambert's. I was playing upstairs at Lambert's, and like someone, I was like, who is this person? Like, why are they interested? Like, and those kind of gigs, no one pays attention to me, you know? So I'm like, why is this person engaged with my set? This is weird. I feel uncomfortable. And then some of my friends were in the corner, and then afterward, like, he was like this, and I was like, what are you doing here? So he moved here then, and then there was like another, so we were just friends at that point. There was like another few months of courtship, and then we kind of started dating like around my birthday. So we're about to hit our eighth anniversary. We were gonna get married this past year, but COVID. So we're gonna get married next year. But yeah. Anyway, it was like a long. It was one of those long love stories. It took a long time to unfold, but it all worked out. I guess the universe just needed to give me enough time to like really feel grateful when it came. Basically. Just put me through complete romantic torment for like all of my 20s until Eduardo came around, and I could really appreciate him because he's just the best. All right. So anyways, this is I thought I would play this song since you asked. I'll play this song for you. I wrote this like a few years after we were already together, because I had never written like a nice like, oh, it's so nice to be in love and have everything work out. I don't usually write songs like that, or I hadn't anyway until then. So I wrote this song as kind of like a Valentine gift, called "If You Moved Here." We're both up early,
even though we all stayed up late. Maybe before the others wake, we could go get some pancakes. Let's finish what we started, holding hands in the back of the van. 'Cause it would be a wish come true to love you. We passed the day in summer's heat, walking down Congress. And when you pulled me to you, I think maybe we're making some progress. Let's finish what we started, holding hands in the back of the damn van. 'Cause it would be a wish come true to love you. I know I don't deserve you, but I ring having you near. Oh, what a difference in my life it might make if you moved here, if you moved here. Despite the odds, I think that we would work just fine. Even though I wouldn't believe I could call you mine. So pinch me if you catch me dreaming while we hold hands in the back of the van. 'Cause it would be a wish come true to love you. I know I don't deserve you, but I ring having you near. Oh, what a difference in my life it might make if you moved here, if you moved here. Despite the odds, I think that we work just fine. Even though I wouldn't believe I could call you mine. So pinch me if you catch me dreaming while we hold hands in the back of the van. 'Cause it would be a wish come true. It would be a wish come true. It would be a wish come true to love you. Pinch me if you catch me dreaming while we hold hands in the back of the van. 'Cause it would be a wish come true to love you. That's If You Moved Here. That's like the what's the word I'm thinking of? Like the genesis story of my relationship. Kenneth, I was reading your comment. I was trying to say van, and I read your comment that said danced, and I was like, back of the Dan. I'm like, oh man, did it again. I cry at everything. I literally cry at everything. Oh, yeah, so that song is on a release I have called A Valentine EP, and on that release, that's Art, my friend Art, playing guitar. It's me and him. It's a duo, him playing guitar and me singing on A Valentine EP, and that's the original song on that release. What else? Yeah, Kim, this was a long time ago. I think last time I played East Coast, I went to, when was that? I did like a New York thing, and I did a Boston thing, and that was in
2000, what year is it now? Maybe 2018, I think was the last time I was there, and before that it had been like 10 years. I haven't been to the East Coast in a long time. You guys got to see that. That was cool. I shouldn't have done that. I know better than to do that on a stream. Okay. We've got one more. Couldn't possibly leave without embarrassing myself. Okay. So we've got one more for today. Yeah, I was trying to start planning a house concert tour for this past summer, right when everything shut down. So depending on, probably won't happen this next year because it just requires so much planning, and we're gonna be getting married this year and stuff. So I don't know if I'll be able to make it happen, but anyways, maybe the following year, 2022, we'll start doing some house concert touring at least, because again, clubs. It's like not worth it. If only for tonight. Steph, if you're still watching, thank you so much for becoming a patron. So great to have you. It is so kind. I hope you enjoy it. All right.
Shuffling feet mark the beat as couples glide across the sparkling floor. Then you waltz through the door, and suddenly something in me ignites. Think, Steph. I catch your eye as you approach a shining night. So disarmed by your charm, I heave a sigh and wonder, could this finally be the one fate meant for me? Someone I love, if only for tonight. Hold me close, let's lose ourselves in dancing. Nights like these were made just for romancing. Your hand in mine, happily we forget the time. Enchanted by the early morning hour, we lose our minds. Gleefully we speak in whispers, cheek to cheek. You have my heart, if only for tonight. Sweep me away, I'm caught up in your magic spell. How can it be that we just met, yet you know me so well? Your hand in mine, happily we lose track of time. As they dim the lights, the golden glow of sunrise shines. And as we say our last goodbyes, and tears fall from our eyes, I know I loved you so, if only for tonight. I've loved you so, if only for tonight.
I would have used Ruby today, except it's more like I have to set up a few more cables, and I did not have time. I was totally running late. I do like Ruby because I have a little more. I have like some more options because I can get a little higher. I have a few more options, but yeah, we're gonna switch over to Ruby and go hang out on Twitch now. Yeah. So the plan was actually to take Art with me on the house concert tour. That was the plan, and we have a friend named Taylor who's really, really awesome and is a stand-up bass player that we love, and And my plan was to like rent a car and like take them all over, and I was so excited about it. We were gonna have a good time. But maybe next year or the year after we'll get a chance to do it once we're all kind of safer and all of that. Thank you everyone so much again for watching. Thank you so much those of you who threw some love into the tip jar. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I've got a way for you to get some music from me for free that's in the description of this video. If you really like what you heard today, I've got CDs, digital downloads, and all that kind of stuff over at the virtual merch table. That link is in the description of this video as well. Do have the virtual tip jar if you would like to throw some pocket change at me. I would really appreciate it. It's keeping me going and helping me finish a big project. And I will be back tomorrow, not at our normal time, but I will be back tomorrow evening, 7 p.m. CST for Christmas carols. So feel free to send in your requests. It won't really be a request show, but feel free to send in your favorite Christmas carols, and maybe I can like arrange them depending on your requests. How do you fit a bass and 2 men's in a rental car? Is this a joke? Man, you would be surprised. You would be surprised. We would probably have had to have gotten a trailer though, like take a trailer with us. Depending on the situation. Oh my gosh. Jenny, how are you? I didn't know you were watching. Thank you so much for the tip jar, love. It's so great to have you. How are you doing? Happy holidays. Okay, we're gonna go hang out on Twitch. The link for that is in the description of this video also, but I'll oh no. Did it work? Okay, yeah, here we go. I have like an expansion snippet for it and I kept typing the wrong thing. So that's the link for Twitch. So if you have never done Twitch before, it's really fun. It's a little bit overstimulating when you first try it, but it's something that you can get used to if you want to, and you can participate as much or as little as you like, but it's very fun and interactive. It's free. You can watch without creating an account, but it's more fun if you create an account. Again, it's all free. So I'd love to come and have you over there. We're going to do more Writer Wednesday over there now. It'll take me just a few minutes to do the changeover. Looking forward to seeing some of you there, and then if not, hopefully tomorrow for Christmas carols. See you then. Take care, everybody. Have a good one.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. Next year all our troubles will be